Back at it again, folks, man. Listen, I just did this whole video and my storage was full, so we're back at it again, man. Man, oh man. Y.F.N. Kamak Music Industry News, bringing it to you first and foremost, man, from the music industry, entertainment, and anything that has to do with our culture. Me, myself, Y.F.N. Kamak Music Industry News brings it to y'all, people out there in the YouTube, metaverse, universe, YouTube streets. Y.F.N. Kamak Music Industry brings it to you first. The energy's getting up there because I'm getting over being sick, and we back at it, man. Go check out my short that I posted this morning. A little background saying there by Joey Diaz, and how you got to stay focused and not give up after you not seeing something that you only been doing for a week, not working out for you. It's like, boy, you got to put all of yourself into it and do it every single day. Upload, 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 grind, 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 grind. If you had a 9 to 5, boss, I need OT, I need OT, I need OT. You got to keep working, man. You can't give up because you seen that it ain't work out this past week when you just started. No, you got to keep going. Practice makes perfect. I want to give a huge shout out, man. After all the backlash and nut shit that's been going on over there, I expect this man to the I respect this man to the fullest, and he's always been the realest one over there on that platform, if you ask me, to where he stays in his lane, he stays out the bullshit unless it's part of his segment. He's respectful, he's cool, he don't duck fades. When he fades, he makes up with dude afterwards. Like, you posted through real man shit, you box, get it off your chest, and then make up afterwards. But this man, after everything that's been going on lately over there, to where I was completely, and I'm sure half the damn subscribers were completely about done with y'all. After all the nut shit that's been going on over there. And none of it is rectified. You can't explain to me why what's been going on over there ain't fucked up, because it's all beyond fucked up. Them's your peoples that you started with from Jump Street. You should have any common sense. If you have any common sense at all, your ass should have been you should have thrown that bitch out. Y'all shouldn't even talk to that woman. Shout out House Phone, man. And big shout out to my man AD. Lacing a whole gang. His segment, being the captain of his segment, he laced the whole gang with new chains. AD himself, do know, T-Rail, Sharp, and Schmack. And then some girl, I guess it's their editor, I don't think it was Gina, but AD went ahead and put his bread, his time into planning, his time into customizing, all his time, period, and effort into making these chains for y'all and dispersing them as a show of camaraderie. Let's round this up. All this bad media nonsense we've been going through with all this backlash, let's fucking round it up. Let's reel it in and let these people know that this ain't us, man. They know it's not us. They just like to troll. They just like to troll us and hope that we get up out of here soon. You know what I mean? So for a while, I was on that wagon. I still kind of am, but this kind of brings me back around. Like, all the nut shit that's been going on over there, no jumper. I wanted them boys to be dealt with on some shit, because anyone that does their right-hand man, and it's not just their right-hand man, there's been a couple motherfuckers done extremely dirty over there, to where it just left more than a sour taste in my mouth. I was all the way done with it, and I'm sure, like I said already, half the subs was also already done with it. This here helps out in a major way, showing that y'all do got camaraderie and y'all are trying to make it work, keep the peace and respect amongst each other. T-Rail made a statement, though, that I'm going to touch on, after getting a change shortly after. He stated, while everybody's still looking at their shit, oh, I'm about to get on AD. His chain's really bigger than ours. You lucky to even got a fucking chain, because you don't never show up to work anyway, T-Rail. Do your back on Fig and have them niggas get you a chain if you ain't fucking happy with what AD done did. And shouts out again to AD for handling that well. Not understanding that AD's the captain. That's his segment. He been there damn near the longest. He's Adams, Adolf 22's right-hand man. Like, T-Rail, you serious? Yeah, he got a bigger chain than y'all. He the captain of this segment. Humble yourself, boy. Be grateful and thankful that shit even happened. Not to mention, he put the bread out. He did the customizing. He put all the time in. So how the fuck you gonna question why he got a bigger chain than y'all? Yeah, he do. And big ups, he should. So that was one part that, kind of made them immediately revert They hadn't even got to explaining their feelings about getting the change yet. T-Rail's already spewing that shit. So it kind of almost made them revert back to, oh man, these niggas still ain't got no goddamn hope for real. But I'm going to oversee that just by this big old, great big old thing that AD done did for his crew, man. Because that's, you know, my biggest thing, and I preach this a lot, my biggest thing is a good job to your employees, telling your employees, hey, man, you did good today. At the end of the day, when they leave it, hey, I appreciate you, man. You did really good today. Looking forward to seeing you in the morning. Those few words to your employees go a long way. That shit goes a long way. A simple, hey, man, you did a great job today, man. I see you tomorrow, brother. I look forward to working with you tomorrow, brother. Being told that as a worker from a higher up, man, that goes a long way. So simple, good job. I'm proud of y'all. Great job. It's like more, it's so simple and the most encouraging thing that one can hear. If you might not think it, but it really is, man. Hey, man, you did a great job today, bro. Let's turn it up again tomorrow. Good job. Boom. And then you let that individual go home feeling completely motivated and uplifted, loved, feeling wanted by his crew members and his employees. I mean, his co-workers. So I overlooked the T-Rail bullshit comment, you know, smack, busted out in tears. Absolutely, my brother. Please let it be known how grateful and thankful you are. And as I've been preaching in my past couple videos, the stigmas we were taught by our daddies and our granddaddies, half of which we were led astray on. Because it's okay to cry. It's okay to reach out and talk about your feelings. It's okay to go to therapy. It's okay to go to the doctors if you're sick. It's okay to go to hospital for checkups. Like, these things in today's day are okay. Especially with all the dramatic situations. I mean, the traumatic, the treacherous, traumatic, traumatizing situations that these kids nowadays go through opposed to back in the day. Back in the day, you could get that nut shit off. Oh, you don't got to go to the hospital. Oh, stop crying. Boy, you don't cry. Oh, you don't feel good? Let it run its course. Like, all that shit, that could fly back then, because all y'all had to deal with was racism. Not downplaying that. That was a huge thing, still is to this day. That's how big it was. It's still carrying now, 2023, and carrying strong, sadly enough. But today's day, you can't go to the movies without it getting shot up. You can't go to the mall without it getting shot up. In Philly, you can't walk to your nearest corner store without seeing a dead body on the way and or getting hit in crossfire. Like, the world is beyond more dangerous today than it was back then. Clearly, beyond more dangerous. So it's okay in today's day to be vulnerable. Whatever your daddies and granddaddies taught you, which most of us was taught, half of it was a lie. Make sure you grieve when people pass. Make sure you go to the doctors when you don't feel good. Make sure to cry. When you cry, let out a good cry, man. It literally cleanses your soul. You feel literally a million times better. It's like hopping in a hot, fresh shower and getting out in the cool, sitting on your couch and just for a minute. You know what I mean? It feels amazing. It really does. It resonates in your soul. And the best part is it builds you as a human. It builds you as a person. It builds your character, man. It shows you really who you are. Big ups in a tremendous way, AD, man. And smack big ups to you, bro, for not being afraid to let these youngins know coming up who are being led astray and who are in danger, letting them know that, hey, man, it's okay. It's all right to let it out, man. All this shit y'all seeing go through on a daily basis, you can't hold that traumatic shit in. Let that out, my boy. Go box. Go scream at the top of your lungs every day. Outside. Fucking go lift weights, man. Cry, dog. Like, all these things are okay in today's day. We're not back in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. Leave that there. So again, I want to appreciate AD by making our overall outlook on No Jumper and taking it and kind of altering it, twisting it. At least for me, you did. You know what I mean? You made me kind of want to click on the recommended videos now because I haven't unsubscribed yet. But if the fuck shit out in your homies and doing dirt on your homies and being slimy to your boys that's been there with you from day one, if that shit continues, then I'm good. I ain't got to be over there watching them motherfuckers. The only thing I'm going to do is go over there and get their content, the nut shit they say and the dumb shit they say, and then use it in my videos to roast these motherfuckers. So I hope they stay on the straight and narrow after this amazing sentiment by AD, which I respect in the utmost, always have, and do now even even that much more. So respect to AD and his segment. Shout out to Smack. Shout out to T-Real. Shout out to Duno. Shout out to Sharp. Shout out to whoever that girl was, because it wasn't Gina, man. I appreciate what I seen this morning, man, because it gives me hope not only for y'all, but for the world. We all need to make a big change, man. We need to save our youth and come together and stop the violence, man. We got to. Let's live in peace and harmony for real. Let it be Christmas time all year round, bro. Let them feelings that you feel on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day for people, how nice everybody is on that day. Let that be how you are all day, every day. Make that your New Year's resolution. How about that, man? I bring it to you first and foremost, man. This is just my take on top of some info for those who haven't seen. It's new. It was posted 11 hours ago. So go check it out, man. AD blessing his segment with change, man. Big ups to AD. That was a real move, man. Correct performance. Out.